running out of time. I've got some things to do. Anyway, just wanted to let you know you will all be moving through this energy in different ways. You're not all making a decision on a Monday or a Wednesday. And again, take it as it resonates. If this is your story, great. If it's not, check out further reads as we go along. But this one basically is talking about you may be, and I should also mention, you may be just coming into this energy. It may be something that's going further out for you, but whenever you find this message. So what I'm looking at here is the Wheel of Fortune. Now the major energy out here is the Wheel of Fortune. So that's your major arcana. But the minor arcana seems to be something that you're kind of blocking yourself with. So what I'm going to start off with here is the Wheel of Fortune, again, represents some kind of a cycle changing, a turning point of some sort that, is going to move in your favor. And it feels like you're making a decision about some things here. And then things will start to open up for you. So it's like a new phase of your life where opportunities are going to start to come in here. That change is inevitable when I see that card come out. So Wheel of Fortune, like I said, it's still luck on your side. It still indicates that there is something in your favor here that you're making a decision about. But again, it feels like there's an element here that, some unknowns. You're working with some unknowns just because of what I see here following that with the Two of Swords and then the High Priestess. Again, that Wheel of Fortune is still speaking to, unconventional ideas or something like that as well that could be related to this turning point. But again, it's also about synchronizing. So if something is starting to, you know, connect together, that would be at a time when you see an unexpected outcome, meaning a Wheel of Fortune moment. And it does look like it's unexpected with the High Priestess. So that you're entering some kind of a new cycle here. You're discovering your life's purpose. It's all those things that kind of fall into the energy of this card, but your timing might have been off and you might have been stuck in a rut with the Two of Swords energy here. But it feels like things are going to start to take off here and rebalance out. So even in terms of health, this would be suppressed emotions, resistance to change, which could be causing emotional or mental imbalances, that kind of thing. So you want to learn to be flexible in, your habits and the things that you do. It's good to have some kind of regular exercise routine and all of those things, but this also speaks to doing some more research to try to take advantage of that lucky energy that's coming in for you. So again, it is followed by the Two of Swords, so there's some kind of an indecision or mental conflict that is in around that difficult choice, but I feel like you're weighing your options carefully in that situation. And it will start to move ahead here once you have a better idea with the High Priestess. Again, you have to follow your intuition for those answers because it's something that's quite deep down inside here on that level. I also feel like the Queen of Swords is going to be bringing out a level of clear thinking here for you. So you will result with an answer. You will, and that comes right after the High Priestess. So I feel like it'll be some kind of a detached emotional situation, but either way, you're cut through the noise and you're able to make an objective decision, with some clarity here. So again, there's a bit of emotional detachment to cut through that confusion so that you can be objective. Now, we are also followed up by the Eight of Pentacles. Again, clarifying energy, not the main stuff out here, but the Eight of Pentacles still talks to the hard work you have to behind something, the mastery of the skill, the craft, that kind of thing. But either way, you're focusing on improving and refining something in your career, your personal projects, or a relationship. So you're staying focused, and you just have to develop a little more patience with this card. But you stay focused on whatever you're doing because you're making progress, you're making headway, and you're dedicated to it. Now, it does fall into the lover's connection. So this could be a connection that's very significant to you. It doesn't have to be romantic. It can be just a significant partnership or friendship. But either way, it's based around an important choice in a relationship. So again, it does indicate it represents that important decision that you're trying to align around your values and your passions and your life path, all of that. But you're trying to make a decision with heart that aligns with your true desires. So again, this card speaks to unity and balance between those two forces. So it does mean that there is some kind of meaningful connection that results. So again, overall, the Wheel of Fortune is the turning point, the big decision that's coming through for you. You're getting the clarity that you need. You're trusting in your intuition. And again, there is some kind of, High Priestess, some information that you don't have all the answers to. So you have to rely on your inner wisdom for that. And because all the factors aren't, on the surface for you and able to, choose the right path on that basis. So it's a layer of mental clarity because you have some confusion. But again, you did have the Queen of Swords come up there. So that tells me that you're making a decision based from an independent logical point of view. So again, you're balancing out heart, mind, passions to make the best choice. Now, the Eight of Pentacles, like I said, does indicate that there is a decision that you have been making or trying to make, that's an ongoing effort, and it does require a lot of ongoing dedication to achieve it. So, with that continuous effort and that commitment, you're going to see that destiny is on your side in this situation. So, again, even in terms of important relationships that are related around business and that kind of thing, if there was some kind of conflict, just know that it will start to operate more as a cohesive connection. Now, overall, like I said, you're making an important decision. You do have luck on your side. You for the best path forward. It's kind of a major shift of sorts when you look at that Wheel of Fortune energy, but there's also something here about practice and perseverance, and that's how you become a master. So you, whatever it is you're doing, there's a lot of practice involved. There's a lot of perseverance to make the most out of the situation. You are embracing the change of the Wheel of Fortune. It is change that is going to come. It's inevitable around you. But you are moving on to something better overall. So just know that your head and your heart are guiding you. They're aligned with your values and your desires and your needs at this time. And it just feels like, you're just being reminded to work hard, keep the dedication, the focus, because the choices that you're making will help you to become successful overall. Now, we're off to the Eight of Swords here, which is kind of off to the side here. I guess you can't see it entirely, but the Eight of Swords is this card here with the King of Swords. Now, you could be dealing with a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Air sign energy is prominent. Gemini is also prominent in more than one card here. But what that does tell me is that you were feeling stuck, trapped, limited by your own thoughts or your external circumstances. Mostly your thoughts is what I would say here in terms of fears, but it's somehow impacting your external circumstances. Now, there is something here to remember that it's self-imposed and mental. So you can unlock, this reality of the situation is it's you standing in front of you. But you can shift your perspective and the approach, and that's exactly what I see you doing here, because the King of Swords, a little further out, more the clarifier is you start to make a decision based on what's right for you without the emotion, without the fear. It's based on logic. So again, even though you feel a little bit stuck, mentally trapped by your external circumstances or those limiting thoughts that you've got running through your head, just know that you are getting some sharp clarity coming in here that's going to help you to reassess the situation. And again, it's just a perceived trap. It's not actually a real blockage of any sort. King of Swords is being strategic. It's advising you to take that calculated approach over, whatever the thing is that you're dealing with that's causing current state of confusion. But it is the power to cut through any illusions, and it's, unrestricted thinking. So, like I said, it's detached, a certain level of detachment because you are acting with authority, but, you're taking charge of your mindset and you're overcoming this irrational thinking or the emotions that are blocking you from breaking free. So again, just know that you're on the right track here. You're going to make it through. You're shifting your perspective, and definitely represents that your mental constraints you're breaking free from overall, basically. So the last cards out were the Ace of Wands, Six of Cups. So something from the past. I feel like this is an idea of some sort that you're, it feels like you've got, because the Ace of Wands is a new beginning, it's a new start of some sort, but we've also got the Six of Cups. So this could be dealing with something from the past that you had been thinking about. Again, it feels like a new inspiration. It's powerfully emotionally charged pairing. Definitely speaks to passion, fresh energy. It's just got the potential for growth all over the place here. Again, it could be related around a past connection or a sentimental emotion or a person or a childhood thing somehow that had meaning to you. But either way, it feels like this is coming in as something that's going to reignite you again. It's like a new beginning, new opportunity. Something from earlier times is resurfacing in a new way, or is going to help you to grow it or develop it in a new way. Just know that you're ready for this new approach. You've got fresh eyes and a renewed energy. It's all going to start to come around here. So you're going to take the action, because this is an action card. But it is still more along the lines of more inspiration versus actual action. So I don't really see so much in the tangible, practical, but whatever it is, kind of mentally dealing with, it feels like that is where you're taking the action more so, and then more the physical will likely be where you start moving into that in April. But either way, I just feel like it's encouraging you to take action with that fresh energy and enthusiasm, because you're feeling like you're a lot more emotionally mature about this new beginning. And again, the nostalgia has been an integral part to allowing you to feel more comfortable in that space. So, just recognize that things have changed to some extent here, from the past, but you still have a renewed sense of optimism and energy that's going to help you to see everything in a new light and move forward. So again, joy, creativity, fulfillment, all of that comes through with that Ace of Wands. And again, it's energy to a nostalgic project or idea. Time to move forward. That's what I would say there. You're doing great. Like I said, there's going to be something here about, it's got an enterprising energy to it. And again, it's, thinking new, striking out on your own. It's a new chapter that begins with an Ace of Wands, and it definitely speaks to, something that comes with earnings that sort of sweep into your life, and they actually will have some kind of good payout with it, because again, it just feels like with the luck, the wheel of fortune and all of that luck, coming in here, seize that opportunity, because the results will astound you. All right, just going to leave it at that, guys. Keep moving forward. That's what I have for you. We'll see you in the next reads. Take care.